Hello, and welcome to our channel, a nexus for the inquisitive and perpetually curious. Here, you'll uncover a universe of knowledge that spans everyday life and beyond.
Hello, and welcome to our channel, a nexus for the inquisitive and perpetually curious. This episode is adapted from an article by us, the Perpetually Curious, published on our Facebook page and blog. Today, we're doing a deep dive, something we encounter every single day, but honestly rarely think about: the 7-day week.
It's just there, isn't it? Part of the background rhythm of life.
Exactly. So why 7 days? And what about the names? Where do they even come from?
The names. That's where the really fascinating stories are hidden.
That's what we want to explore. We'll trace these origins, starting with, the big ones, the sun and the moon, and then move through this incredible lineup of ancient deities, gods of war, wisdom, love.
It really is, spanning different cultures and traditions.
Now, we'll be using plain English for everything today, easier that way. But if you are curious about the original Latin or the Old English spellings,
Which can be quite interesting in themselves.
definitely. You can find all of those details on our blog or our Facebook page. We've put the links in the description for you.
Good.
Our goal here really is to show you that each day isn't just, a way to mark time.
Not just a box on the calendar.
Right. It's more like a living link, a connection back to ancient peoples, how they saw the sky, their beliefs.
And how those beliefs shaped language, shaped history, shaped us in ways we barely realize.
It's honestly astonishing. So much history packed into words.
It absolutely is. And what's truly remarkable, as you mentioned, is how this deep connection to the cosmos pops up in so many different cultures, often in parallel ways.
So where do we begin this journey? Seems obvious, maybe.
Well, you have to start with the most dominant life-giving force up there, don't you? The sun.
Sunday. Makes sense.
Sunday. The name says it all, really. It's like this golden announcement kicking off the week.
A bright start.
And it represents one of humanity's oldest, most fundamental connections to the cosmos. I mean, think about it. Ancient Egypt with Ra.
Yeah.
The Roman Empire, even the spiritual traditions in India, they all held the sun in just, profound reverence.
It wasn't just a light source then.
Oh, much more. It wasn't just a symbol of, say, light or even kingship. Often, it was seen as a literal deity.
A living god.
Yes, believed to be the source of life itself, of renewal, the power that sustained the whole world. Its presence literally defined existence for them.
That's a powerful concept, sustaining the world.
It truly is. It speaks volumes about how our ancestors understood, perhaps intuitively, what keeps life going on this planet.
That universal reverence for the sun is quite something. It makes me think, though, if the sun is this blazing symbol of life and power, what about its partner in the sky, the moon? Does Monday carry a similar weight, maybe a different kind of significance?
It absolutely does.
Yeah.
And it offers this really beautiful, almost gentle contrast from the sun's, sheer brilliance.
We move to something softer.
Exactly. We turn to the gentle, perhaps more mysterious glow of the moon.
Which brings us naturally to Monday, Moon Day. Literally.
Can't miss that connection.
And like Sunday, that connection is much deeper than just the name, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. Historically, the moon's cycles, they were humanity's original timekeepers.
Before clocks and calendars as we know them.
Precisely. Lunar cycles govern the tides. They set the rhythm for ancient farming calendars. They really shaped daily life in fundamental ways.
So that the moon became symbolic.
Very much so. A powerful symbol of reflection, of inner renewal, those hidden cycles within nature. And you find this embedded deeply in the heritage of cultures across Europe, Asia, really all over.
Were there specific moon deities linked to Monday?
Yes, in some traditions, Monday was specifically dedicated to a moon deity, often revered for its cool, calming light, its soothing influence.
Any examples?
Well, a good one is from Sanskrit. Monday is Somavara. This day is traditionally dedicated to the moon deity Soma, who's celebrated in many Hindu sacred stories for exactly that, the cool, soothing light and influence.
It's amazing how directly they tied celestial observations to their spiritual life and how they marked time.
It's a direct reflection of their worldview.
Okay, so the moon gives us this day of calm, maybe reflection. But what happens when action is needed?
Right, when communities needed strength or justice.
Which power did they look to then? That feels like a shift in energy.
A definite shift. And that leads us straight into Tuesday.
Tuesday. Okay, what's the story here?
Tuesday arrives with this palpable feeling of strength, resolve,
Sounds intense.
Its name, interestingly, in both northern and southern cultural traditions, comes from powerful gods associated with war, like Mars.
Mars for the Romans, absolutely.
Or sometimes celestial guardians.
Gods of war. So it's about conflict.
Not just conflict, it's more about embodying those, let's call them warrior qualities. Courage, yes, but also the pursuit of justice, a sense of valor, sometimes even sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
But what's really compelling, especially in some northern cultural narratives, is a figure named Tyr in Norse tradition. In Norse stories, Tyr is celebrated not just as a formidable god, but as a champion of honor and peace, actually.
Peace. How so?
He's remembered for this legendary act. He sacrificed his own hand, not in battle, but to bind a dangerous creature and ensure peace for the community, for the greater good.
Wow. So the god associated with Tuesday represents self-sacrifice for peace.
In that tradition, yes. It's a powerful ancient lesson, isn't it? That true strength, real leadership, isn't always about aggression. Sometimes it's about profound sacrifice and commitment.
Okay, so we've left the battlefield, so to speak.
Metaphorically, yes.
Where does the week take us next if we're moving from physical might and resolve, maybe something more intellectual? Communication.
That's exactly where we land. Leaving the echoes of battle, we step into a day that's really devoted to wisdom, the art of communication, knowledge, even travel.
And that day is?
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Honoring deities known for intellect, eloquence.
Precisely. Mastery of language is key here. In various traditions, Wednesday was linked closely with prophecy, with the arts.
So creativity, too.
Yes, and also with commerce. The marketplace, the movement of ideas.
Interesting mix, prophecy and commerce.
It is, and you see fascinating parallels. Think of Mercury, the Roman messenger god. He oversaw commerce, communication, the arts.
The messenger, swift movement.
Right. Now compare that to Woden, that's the Old English name for Odin, the chief god in the northern traditions.
Odin, right. Known for wisdom.
Exactly. Known for his gifts of poetry, language, deep insight, prophecy. So both figures, Mercury and Odin, embody that swift exchange. Ideas, words, goods, the intellectual currents driving society.
It really shows how connected everything was for them, the sacred word, art, trade.
All flowing together.
As we're exploring Wednesday's links, just a quick moment here. This episode is brought to you by the Perpetually Curious, a nexus for the inquisitive and lifelong learners. It's amazing tracing these connections, isn't it?
Truly fascinating how these ancient threads still run through our modern lives.
Okay, so we've had intellect, words, communication from Wednesday. Where does that lead? Seems like we need something bigger, more elemental, perhaps.
You're anticipating the next shift perfectly. From the nimble realm of intellect, we move towards something with immense echoing power, like the power of thunder itself.
So that brings us to Thursday.
Indeed. Thursday arrives with this undeniable sense of might. It's dedicated to those powerful gods of the storm, the rulers of the skies, like the Roman Jupiter or the Norse Thor.
Holding power over nature itself.
This day reflects qualities like authority, justice often handed down from the heavens, and crucially, protection.
Protection from the storm gods.
Or protection by them. In northern cultural stories, think of Thor's hammer. It wasn't just a weapon.
Mjolnir, right?
Mjolnir, yes. It was a sacred emblem, a powerful symbol of divine strength and protection. It was actually invoked in important ceremonies, used to hallow things, even to seal legal oaths.
So the hammer represented order and security, too.
Very much so. It signified not just raw power, but a kind of sacred guardianship over the community and its laws. It shows how deeply these awesome natural forces were woven into their social and spiritual fabric.
That makes sense. Awe-inspiring power, but also a source of order. Okay, so from the roar of the storm.
Where do we go?
Maybe somewhere calmer. You mentioned love earlier.
We did. From the storm's resonance, we turn now to a day shaped by perhaps gentler but equally potent forces. Love, beauty, maybe even destiny.
And that sounds like Friday.
It is Friday, a day that across cultures often honors goddesses, figures associated with harmony, celebration, good fortune.
Positive vibe for the end of the work week, maybe.
Seems fitting, doesn't it? Across many cultures, Friday has links to the blessings often associated with the divine feminine. And just the simple joy of gathering together. It's often seen as an auspicious day for connection, for community.
Beauty, harmony.
Exactly. Those softer, yet absolutely foundational aspects of human experience. And this is beautifully shown by its association with goddesses,
right,
like, well, Frigg, or perhaps Freya in northern traditions.
Both associated with love, fertility.
Yes, and similar themes.
Yep.
And then, of course, Venus in Roman culture. all figures embodying love, beauty, fertility, prosperity.
It really underlines that enduring human need for connection, for beauty, for joy, and it's built right into the structure of our week.
Enshrined in time itself.
Beautiful thought. Okay, Friday brings harmony and celebration, but the week's not quite over. We've journeyed through sun and moon, war and wisdom, thunder and love.
It's been quite a journey.
What's left? As the week draws towards its end, what final energy does that last day, Saturday, hold?
Saturday. This day brings us back down to earth, in a way. It's deeply connected with agriculture, with abundance, and the fundamental cycles of the earth, the turning of the seasons.
So less celestial, more terrestrial.
You could say that. Its cultural significance is profound. Think about ancient festivals held in its honor. They often marked the key rhythms of nature, celebrating the bounty of the harvest. It was about the cycle of planting, growing, reaping, life itself.
Which deity is primarily associated here?
Saturn, in the Roman tradition. His gifts were seen as representing not just the steady march of time, but also that earthly abundance, those vital cyclical rhythms of nature.
Time and harvest.
Exactly. And these connections were celebrated quite vividly in sacred Roman rites. It really emphasizes how vital agriculture and the natural cycles were to ancient life and survival. It reminds us that even our structured week is rooted deep in the earth. And just a reminder, to explore more topics like this, you can always visit us, The Perpetually Curious, on Facebook, YouTube, and our blog.
Absolutely. So wrapping this up, looking back at this whole deep dive, it's just incredibly clear, isn't it? Our 7-day week, it's so much more than just a practical schedule.
Far more. It's like a living story.
Yeah, a narrative woven together from ancient beliefs, inspired by the sun, the moon, the planets visible to the naked eye.
And infused with this enduring reverence for, well, for the divine figures, the sacred traditions across so many different civilizations.
So every time we say Tuesday or Friday,
we're unknowingly echoing centuries of heritage, centuries of language and belief that have literally defined our world.
It's a powerful, humbling thought, actually. How deeply the past is embedded in our everyday present, even in something as simple as the name of a day.
It really makes you pause and consider how these ancient ways of seeing the world might still subtly shape our lives, even if we've mostly forgotten the original stories.
It certainly does. And as we mentioned, if you do want to dig into those original Latin and Old English spellings,
get a feel for the linguistic roots,
you can find them on our blog or our Facebook page. Again, the links are right there in the description.
Thank you for watching. Visit the Perpetually Curious on our blog, Facebook, and YouTube for more content. Share this journey with fellow explorers, and if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, like, share, and turn on notifications. Until our next exploration, bye for now.
Thank you for watching. We invite you to explore our channel, where you will find captivating content across a wide range of topics, from everyday wonders to engaging subjects like science, arts, nature, history, technology, and more. If you enjoyed this episode, we would sincerely appreciate your support. Please consider liking, sharing, subscribing, and turning on the bell for notifications. For those wishing to support us further, you may consider one of the following options. By tapping the Super Thanks button on YouTube, or through Buy Me a Coffee using the link in the description, or by scanning the QR code shown on screen. Your support is truly appreciated. Thank you. Before you go, take a moment to explore the related content here. You might just find your next favorite video. Thank you for watching.